was just a thanks for bringing that up about Mother Teresa. Her eyes are just set way too close together. People agree with me? Mother Teresa, shifty, wicked shifty. Next, Lamech. Oh, don't say this. Once more, Lamech. All right then. Susan.
A sacred sunset I viewed, facing west, while perched upon wrought iron beams of near disaster. Gazing out and through the blackened fourth floor fire escape railing of my imprisonment, the golden saffron aura grew to a size and depth and richness of harmonic freedom I once knew. Now I'm caged, a caged city bird who's been fed too much poison, a diabetic bird intoxicated with the burning scars of violent death upon violent death, yet to live in the embittered rage and frustration, this ragged rage displaced always upon those I love most. Sure as a sacred crow flies, these bars lock me in the safe and lock me out mad till arms stretched beyond the bars, reaching sky, touching sun, to moon rising, intuition, how the star houses began. While each star hopeful that we become one. 7 centers spinning. 7 centers spinning, always spinning. We can choose the web we weave. Yes, we can choose the web we weave, or we let it weave us.
Yeah.
Give you a little taste of Native spirituality, Native American style. From the words of a great medicine elder, Fire Dog. Fire Dog speaks. All that you feel and see, and the flowers, these things open in your mind, are your answers, Fire Dog said, raising his voice. The fire is life. It is warm, glowing with color, surrounded by the night, yet speaking of the day. It is promising, painful, dangerous, harmonious, visible at this moment, then moving into invisibility, alive, consuming, changing, and finally disappearing into death. We ourselves are another fire upon this earth. We are part fire and part dream. We are the physical mirroring of Maya, the total universe upon this earth, our mother. We are here to experience. We are a movement of a hand within millions of seasons, a wink of touching within millions and millions of sun fires. And we speak with a mirroring has taught me nothing. The wind is the spirit of these things, Fire Dog answered, looking up. The force of the natural things of this world are brought together within the whirlwind. Each tiny grain of sand is separate from the next, but they are all one thing within the whirlwind. Some people bite their own lips in anger when the whirlwind blows sand into their eyes. Others stand in awe or fear of these tiny swirls of wind and sand. Children run among them, and a few learn from them. We too are of this earth, and we too are brought together within these whirlwinds, these turning wheels. These teachers speak loudly to those of us who listen. I did read last Thursday at the All Women's Poetry Reading Night, and I didn't get to read the whole thing. I had to shorten it, so tonight I'd like to read the whole thing, especially for Richard Cowell, if he's around, since he happened to feel attuned to it through the Spirit. And the emphasis is not only upon nature, which is hopefully embraced in a way that can be attuned to, but also what the meaning of nature is within the context of life itself, how we are not separate from nature, how everything in nature is a reflection of everything that we are. It's only human beings who within the past thousands of years have chosen to build walls that divide and separate, and that have nothing to do with our spirit essence, the human heart, the part of us that really is who we are. The true, and the true. And it's called Without Walls. Sunrise awakenings filtering through these whispering pines, stretching forth Great Spirit's arms, reaching with long fingertips of light. Divine, spreading, gliding across Walden's face, its glittering rhythmic charms, the magical dances of light embrace. A swimmer below, dunking in light, drinking in the aura of this sacred native right, walking with the woods, pine needles layered underfoot, cushioning my every barefoot step with sweet fragrances upon every glance and every look. I breathe in deep green, growing, purified, and clean. The chickadee calls of life as it truly is, everything connected and without walls.